Alright, so I wasn't gonna video her doing heel drills, but I wanted to talk about something. Right, so you see, so I just do outside turns, outside turns. Look, see how she's very, very quickly. It's like, here, I want to go do all this. So I like to give it a few sessions of these. Ooh, I got an inside turn. Um, I did put a little bit of pressure, backwards pressure. No, no, no. I like to get a few of these. And we've been doing it on a big circle out in the grass. Good girl, right? Right. Oh, very nice. Let's see. Look, because very nice doesn't mean anything. Good. So, what I was going to get into is you see how she's looking kind of all over the place? Even though we're just doing these kind of small circles, she's very fast to. That's why a lot of times you go to correcting pretty quick. Now, I like to go a couple sessions like this before doing that. Depends on the dog and the situation. If somebody's like, hey man, this shit has got to stop, then I'll go to correct first, right? So you correct that behavior to stop that behavior, then now we can reward what we want much faster. It's putting the dog through a couple seconds, if that, of discomfort, pain, all that emotional bullshit. Um, but it's also telling the dog, hey, dude, don't do that shit, right? So when a person's head is like, dude, I'm just not gonna walk this dog anymore. Well, what good is that? You correct that behavior. Now we can reward what we want much faster, right? Now some people will do this, right? They'll be like all like superfood, right? Yeah, good girl, good girl. I don't like that. I saw a thing. This girl yesterday made a good point about walking. That food puts the dog in prey drive, and when you're walking, you want it to be pack drive. So usually when I'm doing heel drills like this, it kind of justifies what I've been saying for a long time. When I do heel drills like this, I'll tend to use a lot of food, but once I start walking, it's me, the dog, and the leash, right? Look, there's nothing there, dude. There's no, but she's coming with the leash pressure, right? So inside turns, outside turns is the dog on the outside. If the dog is like this or in front, I'll do an outside turn. Now you can come back pretty quick and do an inside turn, even a 360, and then you can keep going. What's up, buddy? Right. And then you have your sharp turns. Oh, you turned the wrong way. If they go on the wrong side, just guide them back over. They'll get there. Yeah, I don't like, right? Right. So I can be loaded up. I can turn. Good. Let's just sort of kind of look up, right? Now, I think the food stuff, right? When the people are doing the food, when you're doing your focus and competition looking stuff, of course you gotta do that, right? This is just regular walking though. And like I have seen people say, "Oh, I like the dog's check-ins," and they get the check-ins from giving the food, right? From giving a shit ton of food. The dog's not checking in with you. The dog is checking in to say, "Hey, where's my hot dogs?" That's why I don't like it once we get going. So once we get going, if they look up, I'll be like, "Yeah, you good girl." Like Ginger. Ginger does that. Good. Right, so there she looks. I say good, she doesn't care about the food. Good. Here. I like to wait till they actually offer it, as opposed to trying to bribe it out. Again, doing super tight heel work, yeah. That's different than just leash work, right? Good girl. Right, so if she was to look up, I'll give her some food. She might not ever offer. Good. There's an offer of a sort of eye contact. I think she's kind of looking at my knee, right? It's whatever, dude. Everything is just, that's just you just do it, right? Everything is matter of fact. That's the word I was looking for. Look, you got to follow me around. Good girl. Good. Now we got to look up. Now I can give her some food. All right? Oh, I don't know what was in my pocket. A bunch of grass. I usually look at the hot dog before I eat it. Good girl. See, so I could have gotten that much faster by using corrections from the start, but that's where it gets into, like I was saying, it depends on the dog, the situation. She's only been here for 2 days. I like to at least get 3 or 4 sessions like this, right? Just using her yielding. Good girl. We got a little smile even. Her yielding to the right. This right here is her yielding to the leash pressure. She creates, good girl. She creates a little leash pressure, and I turn, and she yields to my direction, right? That's how I like it to start with. Again, depending on the dog, the situation. There are times where I've immediately corrected out, and then, like, I could have got there faster with her, right? I could have done 2 turns with the correction, and we could have been at this point. Good girl. But in my head, the way my feelings, right, are that I want to give her some information first. Here, just follow me around a little bit, right? Yield to the leash, and maybe we can avoid corrections. The idea is to try to avoid corrections, not to never do corrections, right? If you never have to do a correction, that's great. If you want to do a piece of food in your hand for every step that you do, hey, do it. I don't think it's I don't think it's as good relationship wise as this is. Letting her kind of naturally come up and finally get away from being distracted and good. And then now she's actually earned it, right? That's me and my feeling. The other ways, they work. It works for people. And hey, if that's how, oh, I need to give her a break. So. Good. Right? Now we get some good walk. Okay, break. And then walk off into the grass. Probably should have done that a little bit sooner. Because freedom and a break from that is also a reward, right? So the food when they're right there and they look up at you is a reward, but also when you get some good walk and you let them come over here and sniff, pee, or poop, or just the environment in general, that's a reward as well. So break the walk down, maybe not do so much of a walk. Get a little bit of a good walk, give a break. And come back and do the same thing over and over again. Then it's all repetitions, right?